One of the major problems Atlee is having is people like Lucky Udu and his lawyer. You see that new interview at the podcast or whatever they call it, where Lucky Udu go do at a legal team. It is not even helping his case.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. And happy Sunday to every one of you guys. I say Mark talk about Speed Darlington again because the lawyer don't finally come aside to come talk the reason we make Odogwu the best, why he no one free Speed Darlington. But one thing the lawyer no enjoy about what Odogwu be do, be say you but do this thing in the right way, not in the way of oppressing Speed Darlington. But what make Odogwu the best for Speed Darlington? The first one will be all of us be know say Odogwu be arrest Speed Darlington. After some days or weeks, they free him. But before they free him, they be get agreement based on Speed Darlington lawyer, Burna Boy lawyer, all of them sit down together and they put up say, man, no ever call this guy name again for your matter. Because if you call the name, it means you are still looking for trouble. And the right agreement. After they come outside, I don't know what to touch Speed Darlington for it again. If you go outside, go drag this guy name. That what make Odogwu vex with that. But now what they bet the lawyer be say, even though you won't vex, you have the right to be angry based on say somebody they condemn your name. But do it in the right way. Normally, court don't free us, but the police they will lose them. Why? Because the country law they as it be. But man not talk too much. Man allow listen to waiting the lawyer need to talk. And waiting some Nigerians see talk because some Nigerians say Lucky Udu and the lawyer no get sense. Say because now they will make Speed Darlington will take for prison where they because we don't forget this guy don't use 2 months inside prison. But when man allow listen to waiting people want to talk about her and waiting the lawyer want to talk to.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the major problems Atlee is having is people like Lucky Udu and his lawyer. You see that new interview at the podcast or whatever they call it, where Lucky Udu go do at a legal team. It is not even helping his case because the lawyer is out of touch. You don't even know what they talk. The first step we are supposed to take now to issue public apology within social media handle to the person where in defame. Then after that, una go find where I will take back the person. Make they throw the thing out. No be gra that they use do everything. And I see like you do. You are a little bit immature with the way you behave as well because the problem where they why they notice for Nigeria be say when they like make stupid people famous, and number two, when they entirely biased. So if person they talk truth, they sound like a lie or joke to una. Whatever Atlee did, Atlee has always been insultive and derogatory to people. Even chief priest, maybe even one put hand for Atlee. Atlee don't insult them before where they do videos, say the guy carry up all mouths and not guy. So if they see say that same Atlee guy one they even they push for. I don't even know how they take make excuses for people where they mentally ill for the society. Do you know there's a video where they talk say all Igbo people we get picking with Yoruba people, their picking go die. So how the hell do you expect this guy to get help? Come on, man. So Lucky Udu and the rest of these people, stop complicating this guy's case. Shut up or leave him in jail.
How many of you know this guy, Speed Darlington? For more than 2 months now, this guy has been in police detention because of something bad he said about Burna Boy.
Burna Boy, this video, I dey ask you question. Don't get offended. Now question I dey ask. How many oil did you drop for your nyash before them give you that trophy?
Why a lot of you think that he's wrong, some people think that Burna Boy went too far. And today, I'm here with his lawyer to discuss about this case. What exactly is going on and why has it not been released? So, Mr. Stanley, I would like you to tell us what exactly it is you and your team are doing to release Speed Darlington and why he has not been released for over 2 months now.
Well, I think before I move on, let me correct the impression. You said because of something bad he said about Burna Boy. We should be using the word alleged because of something bad he allegedly something bad he said about Burna Boy. So, as for what we've been doing, I think the first time he was arrested was in October. He was arrested and from Lagos and bungled all the way to Abuja. And he was kept in detention for like 4 or 5 days. He was granted bail. After he was granted bail, the DIG of FID invited both parties, invited Speed Darlington and also his lawyer, and also invited Burna Boy and his team for a meeting, for a roundtable meeting. So I think that night around 12 a.m. in the midnight, we all had a meeting at the round table and one of the consensus that we both reach is that they advise Akpi to stop making any further post against Bona. Then they ask him to take down previous posts, and that is it. I have no problem with someone trying to, I think, putting it up as a disclaimer, someone trying to enforce his right. If you claim my grievances has always been, which I've made public time without number, that if you claim that your right have been infringed upon, go to court and enforce your right. We are not in a banana republic where because you have the reach, you have the means, you have the connection, just because you have an issue with person, then you involve the police. To me, this is a civil dispute. If you claim that someone insulted you, if you claim that what someone said is against your personality, the best thing is to do is to go to court and seek civil remedies. That's what our laws have said. In fact, our laws, most of our laws, or some statutory provisions and some judicial precedent, have decriminalized defamation, so to say. So that means, that's to say that if someone defames you, allegedly defames you or insults you, go to court.
So what you're trying to say is that the police has nothing to do with this case.
The police totally have no involvement, have no right to involve in this case. Burna Boy involving police is something I'm not happy with, or something against what should be the practice. This police, the court have said that once it's a civil dispute, police or no other law enforcement agency or agent should get themselves involved. So what I expected Burna is, okay, you claim that Speed Darlington defamed you because he petitioned, he claimed that the post that Burna Boy made against him is damaging or has caused irreparable damage to
Don't you think it's damaging?
That's what he said, of course.
But don't you think it is?
My opinion doesn't count. It's for him to go to court and present evidences, and he also claiming that he has lost a lot of gig from the post. It's for him to go to court and say, okay, look, my lordship or your lord, this post that this guy have made has been damaging to my international reputation, and I have lost a lot of gig. Due to that extent, this is the financial loss I have incurred. And that's why you seek, okay, I've lost also amount, I want him to refund me. And that's what court will enforce such right, but not him involving the police. That's what I'm angry at. Do I support people saying something against people? Good. No, I don't support. Do I endorse people coming online to say something insulting or saying something they cannot defend? I don't. In as much as everyone has freedom of speech, I'm a lawyer. I also believe that you should be able to be held accountable for whatever you say. And whatever you say, you should back them up with evidences. If Burna Boy said, okay, actually what he said is this, good and fine, go to court and enforce your right. Should we say now that Burna Boy is on the side of the law? It's for the court to decide. But don't forget that this guy has been in detention for the past 2 months. For over nothing, over the fact that he says something. My second grievance is that the police, who should be an unbiased umpire in this matter, despite the fact that they entered outside their jurisdiction, are getting sentimentally attached to the matter. Why haven't what our law said about the Constitution, Section 36 of the Constitution, about the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, it said nobody should be in detention for more than 48 hours. Is that how you grant that person administrative bail, or you charge that person to court? Now, this guy have been in detention for close to 2 months now. Okay, on the 20th of December last year, we went to court to enforce his fundamental human right, and court, in its wisdom, has charged the police to release him unconditionally within the next 48 hours. Now, this almost 2 weeks after then.
But they refused.
They've refused, willfully refused. So I don't know, nobody can fathom why they're still keeping him till now. Is actually right or wrong by what he has said? That is the question for the court to determine. But the police still keeping him till now is what nobody. Now, the good thing is that it can be you tomorrow. You can be a fan of Burna Boy. You can be a hater of Akpi. But if you endorse or support police brutality or police keeping someone because of civil dispute for close to 2 months because you the guy in question, or because you're a fan of the other person on the other party. Now, it can be you. Police acting beyond their power is not going away anytime soon. So even you can be arrested, and detained, even when court have given order, you still be kept there. So what will you do? So
are you blaming Burna Boy for doing what he can to defend himself?
I'm blaming
or are you blaming the Nigerian police?
I'm blaming him for not taking the right step.
Why are you going to blame Burna Boy or the Nigerian police?
He's the one that initiated the process. He's the one that started the process. It should be on record that I never supported it. I understand that people say things out of cruise. In as much as there is freedom of you having freedom to say whatever you want to say, to express yourself, It should be reasonable. It should be something you can back up. It should be something that you should be held accountable for it. But the accountability is what counts. Now, you cannot, because you want to enforce your rights, step under people's rights. It has been on record right from time I've been the one advising, okay, I was the one, people that have been following up, I was the one that even drafted the apology letter and asked him, okay, it's on my letterhead, post it and say, okay, look, you are doing this thing. Because
But did he post it?
he posted it. Of course, he posted it and he deleted it for some hours also.
Oh,
but
he only posted it for a few hours.
he posted it and deleted it. But am I in support of someone coming out? It's on record. Of course, I'm a lawyer. I will never support and endorse things that will cause breakdown of law and order. Two wrongs cannot make it right.
Yeah. He
Could be wrong. He could be found by the court guilty for him making some alleged defamatory posts against Bonner. But the way the Bonner have been going after it, shows that, okay, Cubana chief priests have said something similar. Why can't you? I'm expecting to also use police to arrest him. Is it because you feel that you have more power, more influence and influence against above Fa and above Akpe?
After chief priest, you never reach Abi, you never reach Abi. After, you never come out.